Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to remind you to reduce, recycle, and reuse as the members of House Cleaver and I continue to thrive in Sheltered. So, with our new recycling plant up and running, I have to assume it's only a matter of time before one member or another of House Cleaver, probably Francis here, is stuck down there cleaning a sloppy red stew of severed limbs out of the separator matrix because Wally decided to try and recycle one of his victims so that he might kill them all over again. Hang on, we're at maximum water storage capacity. We should set up an expedition then. We're wasting water. Don't waste water, kids. Don't waste water. Just like Wally doesn't want to waste that victim. He wants to bring him back and kill them all over again. He's sort of like a murderous proto-Victor Frankenstein, if you will. The proto-Frankenstein. Except, without the shame, regret, over horror about the thing that he has wrought unto this earth. Wally doesn't feel bad about it at all. It's a sad thing to see a man without any kind of remorse. Speaking of without any remorse, we're going to send Wally out into the wilderness to kill without any remorse. And, of course, his brother Beaver is going to go to, I'd say try to keep him under control, but really just to sort of keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't turn on the Cleaver family. And now that I think about it, though, maybe a Victor Frankenstein-style monster is exactly what the doctor ordered for Wally. Think about this. If Wally had a companion that he could just brutally murder over and over again without any kind of consequence or permanent damage, and at the end of the day, just reassemble him, it would be okay. It'd be sort of like getting a chew toy for a puppy who's a little, aggressive with your shoes. Except, I guess, the Wally thing would be soul-meltingly horrible instead of cute and adorable like the puppy. Because unlike the puppy who gnaws on your shoes and gets them all slobbery and then he's there to greet you when you get home from work with a sharp bark and a wagging tail and a little gentle cuddling, the Wally thing is just a sentient being fully aware that its life is going to consist eternally of nothing more than waking up, being brutally murdered, and then waking up again the next day to do it all over again. It's not quite the same as the chew toy. Or is it? Think about this next time you buy a puppy, that squeaking pork chop toy. Maybe it's you who are the monster. You're doing that to that poor, helpless pork chop. You don't know what it goes through. Maybe that pork chop is fully aware that it exists only to be chewed on by your drooling, stupid St. Bernard puppy that you paid way too much money for and didn't realize how big it would get and now are stuck keeping in a 2-bedroom apartment. Maybe it's you who are the monster. No, it's okay. I can't even finish. It's not you who are the monster. It's definitely Wally. Wally is the monster. So the photo. This guy wanted us to go get a photo, right? There is the photo. We have to go murder someone to get a photo. Well, I mean, if ever there was a task that was well suited for Wally and the Beeve, this is pretty much it. This has Wally's name written quite literally all over it. We're never going to find something for which he is better suited. We might as well hit these locations. We're making a cycle. We might as well catch those on the way back. Actually, you know what we should do? Hold on. Give me this one back. What if we just get the photo and then go deliver the photo? That seems okay. Yeah, I like that plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do that. We still haven't gone down to mess with the scalpers either. And again, that seems like a mission that sort of has Wally's name written all over it. We go down to Scalpers territory and just have Wally show them how it's actually done. And be like, you guys call yourself Scalpers? Scalping tickets, that's the only thing you guys are ever going to be successful scalping. So we'll give Wally his trusty murdering axe, and of course we're going to give him a gas mask. The tent, yeah, we usually equip the tent, and the satchel. We are hitting a number of lootable locations, so no reason to not equip the satchel as well, I feel. Let's confirm that Beaver. I don't remember what Beeve's strength is at. I keep remembering it's like a little low for the baseball bat, so it's lower than an 8. Which means we don't really have a weapon that Wally could use. We could give him a pistol, but I don't want to have to give him ammunition. Nah, just stick with the trusty old bat then, I guess, Beav. I thought we had a knife somewhere that you could wield. I know you've wielded a knife in the past. I've seen you gut a man like a freshly caught trout. I know that I have. I'm not hallucinating this. We should also make some more backpacks. We've got a buttload of nylon and an absolute truckload of leather. We should also consider making another trap for meat. Well, we can have other people do these things while we dick around out in the wilderness. All right, Wally, Beeve, be on your merry way. Go forth and murder a man for a photo. Wally and the Beeve are officially contract killers now. I'm just pointing that, just throwing that out there. Wally and the Beeve They've come full circle. They're contract murderers. This is what they do now. They murder for fun and profit. Mostly for fun, but also occasionally for profit. What else needs to be done around the old homestead? We got a comfy bed, a stove, a good toilet. I really kind of want to see what sort of things we need to be building. Now that we've got the level 4 workbench, I'm all about crafting the high quality items. A large rucksack. Well, we should just make 2 of those. Francis, go make me a large rucksack, and when you're done with that, you know what? Why don't you craft another large rucksack? That does put a pretty hefty dent in our leather supply. I'm surprisingly uncomfortable with that. If we want more leather, we can always just trap more animals, or have Wally start tanning the hides of his victims after he recycles them. So we picked up some wood, a couple extra carrying satchels, some food that we don't have a place for. We really need to build a bigger pantry also. That's another thing. That's, I think, the next thing on our list. We've wasted so much food just from not being able to stockpile it. How much wood do we have? Almost none. Or literally none. Do we have no wood at all? We could have some wood somewhere. Those guys they brought some back. Where is my wood? This is what Ward Cleaver says every time he gets in bed with June. He's like, where's my wood? And June's like, I don't know. You tell me. It's been years since I've seen it. Trust me, if you find it, let me know. I really would like to see a little bit of the wood myself. Donna immediately starts breaking it. Oh, Donna, no, you can't eat because you're probably filthy. You know what? You're actually not that filthy. Okay, all right. Charles, you're filthy, though. You need to take a shower. Ward, you could probably do with the shower yourself. How's the radio coming along there? And, you know, we'll let Charles finish scanning, and then we'll let him hit the sack. Probably he's going to want to hit the showers and then hit the sack. Don't be sleeping in the bed all covered in your own grime and filth. Other people got to sleep in those beds, you know. In the meantime, what are you doing, Joyce? Standing around like an asshole. Well, here you go. Start fixing some stuff. Why don't you fix the toilet, then fix the shower? Laura, same goes for you. Fix the stove, and start repairing these beds. It's always a great idea to repair a bed that someone is trying to sleep in. And be like, what are you doing? You know, I'm hitting this bed with a wrench and a hammer. Got a socket set down here. The slats felt a little loose. Scanning the radio frequencies did not yield any information. Well, that's disappointing. Fix that, June. And when you're done fixing that, maybe, I don't know, fix the punching bag. Laura, is there anything you need to fix? Sure, fix the refrigerator. Now who's standing around? Joyce, you're still standing around, right? Go take a radiation suit. Stumbled across some wildlife and it looks hungry. Do you want us to handle it? Sure, we could use the leather. We just spent a bunch making backpacks. This will be fine, Wally. Look, it's a bear. I'm sure Wally's just gonna chop it in half. Yep, this bear is fucking dead. Look at it. Holy Christ, Wally. That bear was surprised. Look at, if we look at this, look at the, did you see the look at the bear's face? There's nothing on that bear's face except pure 100% unadulterated surprise. It's like, I saw a child wandering in the wilderness. I thought, oh, this looks like dinner. I will tear him apart and ravage his flesh. And then out of nowhere, he just pulled a knife out of his pocket and cut me completely in half. I have been bifurcated by a small child. Seem to be doing all right for yourself. You probably got a huge storeroom full of supplies. I'm sure we can strike a trade, but I ain't letting you have any of my stuff cheap. Well, Gary, odds are you don't have, never mind, you have wood. Would you like my firstborn child, Gary? Because I will give him to you. I have 200 water and it is raining. No reason to not just trade that away. What else you got that I might want? Switches. Yes, all of them. I don't know, I suppose we could take some circuit boards just to even it up. We do have a huge stockpile of supplies. Switches. Do I need circuit boards? I have 21 circuit boards. I probably don't really need circuit boards. What about your antibiotics? Ooh, those are very valuable. Alright, antibiotics are not easy to come by, huh? Well, I can even this. I'll sweeten this deal up a little bit. How about 1 can of food? Wow, that's all we're getting out of food is 10? And just trade water then. We've had so much surplus water lately, I don't really care about trading it away. There you go, 36 water for your useful things. Trade me something that's literally falling out of the sky right now. water is plummeting from the sky, and this man is like, no, I'll trade you all of my valuable goods for your water. Oh, shit, I should have just got a tarp and laid it down outside. It'd been fine. I guess that's the power of Joyce's charisma. A pretty face will make a man make stupid decisions. What am I going to say? So, we need to craft something. All right. I did want to try and craft the enhanced trap, and I'm thinking a juke. We need some stress relief stuff. Oh, we could build a large pantry. An extra 50 rations. Do we want to use space for this? I mean, small pantries are okay. They take way less stuff, and we can put them above other things, and they hold 20 rations. You know what? No. I'm okay with building this. I mean, we can put, look, we can place this right on top of the toy box. Nobody's going to care. See, we need, okay. There's a deer up there, and he's mocking us. Good guy, Francis. You're a Royal Canadian Mounted Policeman. You know how to deal with deer, if only shooting, like, vehicle-struck deer on the side of the road. You know how to deal with them. Go build me a trap. Where's the, like, super magic enhanced trap that lasts forever? Excellent pipe bomb. I wouldn't mind building an excellent pipe bomb or a large freezer. Is there a bigger water container? There is. What do we need? Rubber. We need 1 rubber in order to build a large water butt that stores 40 units of water. That's quite a bit of water. Laboratory. Oh, we could build a planter. We do both? I don't want the large... you know what? Build this, yes. Build the planter. Not... Francis is busy. Francis, cancel that. We got an incoming radio transmission. Yeah, loot the gas station, Wally. It's fine. Laura? Craft an item for me. We need to build the trap. I guess the trap is tier 3. Well, that's fine. Build this then. We've got springs, we got rope, we got wood. We need the meat. Go build the trap. Did you fix both of these? Okay. I was going to be a little salty with you there, but Joyce, you did your job. Put the suit back. It feels like we got too many people just loitering in the shelter doing nothing. Take it all. Steal everything. Everything that's not nailed down. You know the rule, Wally. Beaver, you're really just there to keep Wally in line. That's mostly, and by mostly I mean entirely, we sent you outside without a radiation suit to build that trap. That was monumentally stupid. You're going to get radiation poisoning. Well, hurry up and maybe you won't get badly irradiated. Maybe just be mildly irradiated. Joyce, I guess we'll have you fix some stuff up. Does anybody have any needs that aren't being met? Donna could use a shower. What is Donna doing? Somebody should be hitting the punching bag. Ward, oh, somebody's in the shower. Well, Ward, while they take a shower, I want you to train. We should probably have good guy Francis or maybe June train. Charles, what are you up to? Charles is looking good. He's also almost loyal enough to send out on missions again. We should probably deconstruct this bed and rebuild a better one. We could also build a comfy bunk bed. Really, we just need wood, though. We need more wood. All right, fine. A person in need. Oh, who are you trying to kid, Beaver? You're not gonna help a person in need, except if by help you mean help them stop existing. This man has a baseball bat. What the hell do you want? You've got something in your possession. I want it, saith Wally. Well, I mean, Wally will take it. You're talking about my photograph, the photograph of my children? I knew it, that maniac sent you. Yes, yes he did. Although the only true maniac here is me. Your children aren't important, in a few moments you won't be either. Do you know what they're going to use the photograph for? I don't really care what they're going to... Oh, this man has had the temerity to strike Wally Cleaver with a baseball bat. This... Okay, Wally, destroyed. Oh my god. He countered Wally Cleaver. Holy shit, this guy is an unstoppable murder machine. Now he's punching Beaver. Wally, defend your brother. There you go. He's countered again, but Wally blocked the counter. What is going on, guys? Well, the beef can get over there and get in a few quick punches, I suppose. And then get skulled. Oh, Beaver. Oh, your brain case. Wally, you've fallen apart, dog. Man, that guy did not screw around. He wrecked our shit. Nobody does that to Wally Cleaver. And I mean nobody. Beaver, you know, he can get abused. That's fine. Wally's in real bad shape. On the plus side, though, anybody else we happen to encounter, Wally's just going to dissever with his axe. But those guys are real hurt. Oh, God. The fucking cat. Laura, please feed the cat. Ward Cleaver increased his strength and also his killing capacity. Good. Joyce, your ward's running, mate. Why don't you do a little training yourself there? Found something interesting at this medium house. I hope it's bandages for your gangrenous wounds. Take everything. Oh, we're supposed to build a bookshelf, too. We got toys for the kids, but we're all supposed to build a bookshelf. How are we sitting on fuel? It's almost out. Laura, you want to put some fuel into Jenny? Add some fuel. And when you're done, add more fuel. What is this thing? Oh, we should plant. We built the planter. Let's plant something in it. Plant seeds. Here we go. Now we're planting. Fuel in the generator. Got a planter. Planting shit. There's a rat in the basement that I was told a cat would keep under control, and it's very clearly not keeping it under control. Also, if we have rats, that means the shelter is dirty. And when the shelter is dirty, there's only one thing to do. June Cleaver, you know what to do. Get a mop. That's right. That's what happens when you spurn my advances for this long, June Cleaver. Ultimately, I'll fall back into the 50s stereotype and just be like, all right, you gonna treat me like this, June Cleaver? Clean the house. Cook some food. This is what happens when you ire me, June. Stumbled across somebody in a small house. Do you want to talk to him? I'm not really sure we should fight this person, because Wally's in real bad shape, and Beeve ain't looking too healthy either. Hey there, don't panic. See, I'll move slow. Let's try and trade with this person. Screw it, and screw you too. Just gut me when you're done and take that too. Wow, that's pretty dark. I mean, I'll take your can of fuel, because I just used one. And this scrap pile, because we can make it into metal. And in return, I will give you... Oh, well, not a book. Books are worth 50. How about an old record? Also worth 50. What about a busted old radio? Well, that's worth 2. We're going to have a hard time engineering a fair trade, I think, here. Maybe I just don't take your scrap pile. Maybe I just don't take the fuel. There we go. This is a much more agreeable trade. Here. Take my old busted... Well, I'll keep the old busted TV, actually. This is a broken radio. Yeah, it's fine. Do that. I'll take a scrap pile for a radio. I just did you a solid there. Remember that, okay? Sure. Wally Cleaver! By not murdering one person that he has encountered, Wally Cleaver has managed to raise his charisma. He has learned that there are possible interactions with other humans that don't include chopping them apart with a bladed instrument. He was as surprised as anyone. He's like, we met a woman, and I didn't kill her. I met a woman that I didn't kill. Normally, anyone who I'm not related to, I immediately kill. Hey, cat! You want to do something about the festering rat problem in this dump? I was told the cat would keep the rats under control. Clearly, that was a fucking plain-ass lie. We just... Look at this. There's rats everywhere. Cat, get off your lazy ass and eat rat. No, the cat's like, nah, man, I don't have to chase rats. I eat all of your food. Why the hell would I ever chase a freaking rat? I'm not gonna touch a rat. Rats are disgusting. What, do you expect me to eat raw rat meat? What am I? Some kind of Philistine? I'm not gonna eat a rat. I eat exclusively Fancy Feast and cans of Hormel chili. Can we build a rat trap? There's gotta be... I know we can build a rat trap. I was just wondering if there was like an advanced rat trap. There doesn't appear to be. So what about a basic rat trap? Camouflage. Having camouflage equipped to an expedition party will reduce their chances of encountering other people by 25%. That's interesting, but I think no. Prospector's Kit. An equipped expedition party will uncover more items in mines, clearings, mountain passes, and caves. A makeshift recycler. We could have built this forever ago. I hate everything. Red paint. Takes a paint can. Paint stripper removes paint. Yes, that's what paint stripper would typically do. Light switch. Crafting and repairing is slower in rooms without a light. I don't really care. We craft and repair so fast it doesn't matter. Where's the rat? There it is. Build me a rat trap, please. Rat traps take hinges. Wow. Okay. Well, we're getting rats over in this area where the worthless cat is not doing its job. So let's put a rat trap here in between the beds. It's about to catch a rat, or it would have if somebody had been on the ball and built it in time. Yeah, check out the small house. You should consider moving into that small house, because unlike this place, it's probably not utterly infested with rodents. Cat, I'm still looking at you, by the way. What am I feeding you for? Taking care of the rat problem is like half of your mandate. Rats and stress, that's what you provide. Stress relief and a rat-free shelter. And I can't help but notice that one part of your, half of your bargain, Cat, literally half. It's a 2-part bargain and one part is going unfulfilled. Getting screwed. Stumbled across a small hardware store. Let's check out their loot then. I'm curious what we get for this photograph. What do we get for doing this quest? This will be like the first quest we've ever done. I want to know what I get out of it. What's in it for me, Perfidious Pete? That's what it's all about. Fix that and then punch it. Is there anything else that needs repaired? Our guys are getting so good at repairs. The shower could use some fixing, and could the stove. Alright, June, here. Fix the shower. Well, Ward, you're just standing right there doing nothing. Why don't you fix the shower and the stove? Fix the shower, then repair the stove. Answer the radio. Somebody in the hardware store. Yeah, always talk to a stranger, even when you're broken, battered, and bleeding. What's this guy gonna do? Hey, you out here on your own? Andrew? He can confirm that he is out here on his own. I would like Wally to be the person to talk here. Let's trade. Got anything you want to need or sell? You're a smart one, not as smart as me, obviously, but I can tell you know that. You can tell that I think that... Okay, whatever, man. I'm not here to try and shit on your ego. I don't really care what you think of me or the apocalypse in general. We could get a can of gas. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't want any of your shit. I would love to trade you 1 for 1 on something. Here, I know, just to increase our charisma, give me that limestone. Limestone is worth 3. Give me something that's worth literally nothing, and I will give you something back that's worth basically nothing. You take my broken radio for your sack of sand. This is the greatest business deal in the history of business deals right here. We just made, that was a Trump deal right there. Be like, we got an entire sack of sand for 1 busted old radio. Vote for me for president. I'm going to build a giant wall between us and America's largest trading partner. Well, second largest, I guess, but still. Terrible idea, Trump. Oh, okay. Rat trap coming down here. What do you do? The cat is trolling us. He's like, rat trap. What do you think that thing's going to do? Keeping the rats under control is the cat's job. They'll be like, that's why I built the trap, because you're doing such a good job at it, cat. Just take all of the stuff. What are you doing, cat? Now you're just standing there meowing while Joyce is trying to sleep. This cat is a straight-up douche monster. Won't kill the rats. Is irritating in the extreme. Has an empty food bowl. We found a school out in the wasteland. Should you check it out? Yeah. Also, cat, if we have more rats in this building, I gotta warn you, I'm not feeding you again as long as I can. If I see another rat, I'm never feeding you again. I'll let you starve. Rats run around in my shelter. We gotta go deliver this photo. Come on, guys. I would love to deliver the photo before we wrap the episode up. That's sort of what I would like to do. It's day 63. Wonder if our trap caught anything interesting. No, oh, I guess there's a dead rabbit in it. Found something at this school. Am I interested? Take all of the things. Do I really want an empty petrol can? I mean, we can recycle it into plastic, I guess. Dust storm on the surface, in case anybody missed it. That's exciting, right? What do you talk about when there's nothing else to talk about? You talk about the freaking weather. That's just the way it works. Hey, who in the bunker is really smart? Hold on a second. Who is the smartest person in the bunker? So Ward's got a 6. Respectable. June coming in at a 4. All right, well. That's what happens when you spend most of your time making lamb roasts, I guess. Just saying, I'm not trying to fire shots at you, June. You know I love you and I adore you and I wish I could put you on a pedestal and worship you as a goddess, but you could maybe seek out some opportunities for intellectual growth as well as physical and spiritual. 9 intelligence on Laura, pretty good. Donna is whip smart within a 10. Francis is genius at 11, and Charles is no slouch. All right, good guy, Francis. Go scan the radio frequencies. Yeah, I'm going to abandon the expedition. I got better things for Francis to do with his time, like scanning these frequencies over here. Does this thing require... Oh, integrity, 96%. Condition, soil is dry. So should we water the plant? Yes. There you go, Ward. Go water the plant. It will relax you. You found a small house out in the wasteland. Yeah, could you guys hurry up this whole endeavor? Please? I'm assuming this is going to take water, but we have plenty of water, so I'm not that worried about it. How much water did it take? A couple. How do we know the condition? Soil is moist. I guess we just have to keep an eye on it. Found something in a small house. They're signaling they want to talk to us. What should we do? You should go get involved. You know the rule, Beaver. Oh, hello. Not seen many others out here recently. Yeah, you know why that is, Donna? It's because Wally Cleaver is on the prowl, and most of the others that were out here... Wow, got rift back. Not surprising, is it, says Wally, because I killed them. All of them. Plenty of gear if you want to trade. You have not plenty of gear. You have 2 cans of food. I don't really think that qualifies as plenty of gear. I would say it qualifies at a maximum of some gear. Here, take this old record, because I can't use it anyway. You've near enough to wipe me out. Gonna have to go scavenge some more stuff now. Let's hope I don't bump into any unsavory characters. It seems at times like Shelter is shockingly self-aware. Everybody gives mad props to Wally Cleaver the instant he doesn't kill them. Yeah, just take Wally. When you encounter things, take all of the things. That's the rule. Be like, I found a thing. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take all of those things. How are there still... This episode has been almost 20 minutes long, and we were only supposed to have 10 minutes on the recycling plant. I'm confused as to how the timing on that's gonna work. Or is it on a per-item basis? Maybe it's like 10 minutes per item. Let's check it out. We'll just wait until this recycling plant completes whatever it is it's doing. And then we'll see what the next timer goes to. Integrity, 54%. It's not in use. Okay, well, first off, somebody go fix it. Second off, Joyce, go fetch the damn recycling. Oh, I guess we don't. All right, so somebody's gonna fix it, and let's start recycling some more stuff. So, what's going in the old recycler this time? What do we have that we don't necessarily want or need? These old shirts we don't need. Can get rid of those. I'll chuck that log in there, as well as this broken typewriter. These empty petrol cans. Anything else we don't want? I'm tempted to recycle this grenade. Be like, Pete, really? You're not going to throw that at an enemy? Do we need grenades, really? Did you not just see Wally Cleaver chop a bear in half with 3 swift blows? It hardly seems like we really need a lot of grenades. Oh, we're getting a battery out of that old laptop, though. It's pretty good. Plastic, circuit board, some metal. Get the recycling started. Also, June, go fix the recycling plant. And there's black rain on the surface. Fantastic. What we really should be doing is upgrading our oxygen and water filters. I got to start paying attention to that. Cross paths with someone? Should we deal with this ourselves? Of course you should, Wally. You're just going to hack her limbs off and make a necklace out of her fingers. Another one out here risking the dust and disease. I can confirm that we are doing that, because we have no choice. Any of this stuff help you out? Well, we could take a can. Let's just trade a can of gas for a can of gas. Wally's really blooming like a desert rose that's finally sought water. His charisma is skyrocketing. He's big. You know what it is? This is the Dexter maneuver. That's what Wally has come down to. He's realized, I'm a soulless, heartless, rapacious killing machine. I've got to conceal my evil. I can't be this overt about the level of corruption that I am capable of. I've got to conceal this somehow. What way to do that? And he's like, how do I properly impersonate a legitimate person? What can I do? How do I blend in better? Donuts. Take people donuts. People like donuts. If you give them donuts, they'll think you're congenial. Except for Dokes. He'll be the only man who's onto you, but it's okay, because you'll ultimately just murder his ass. And yeah, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for you. If you haven't seen Season 2 of Dexter, odds are, if you haven't seen it by now, you were never going to anyway. Charles Ward, June. How is the plant? Does it require water? No, the soil is moist, so it probably is good. Something in the small petrol station? Yeah, let's check it out. Take everything. Replaced our gas mask. Very good. I don't know, maybe we're not going to get a chance to deliver this photograph. I was really hoping we would make the delivery. Where are the boys on the map here? They're almost there. They're like a biscuit away. The photo. All right. They're right. Okay, we're going to tough it out. Stumbled across the forest. There should be no loot at this forest. We were here like 3 days ago. Scanning the radio frequencies didn't reveal anything. That's turning out to be more and more fruitless. Hey, Laura. Wait, before you come in, would you harvest that trap? We caught a rabbit. I really would much prefer to catch deer. Again, Ricky the reindeer. Remember, he was delicious, right? Francis is hitting the sack. More strangers. Why is there a stranger in every location? When we finally get to a point where we would prefer Wally and Beaver maybe not encounter a potentially dangerous foe, We're going to do nothing but encounter potentially dangerous foes. Let's try and trade with Carl. Oh, it's Carl! He's all grown up! Carl! He survived the zombie apocalypse and to only come into a nuclear apocalypse. Man, shit is going all the way wrong for Carl. You've had a tough life, buddy. No wonder your skin is a pallid gray. Survived the zombie apocalypse only to get irradiated, killed by radiation poisoning, and then come back. Wait, he's come back as a zombie. Carl's one of the Walking Dead. It's a tough market. I can deal, but make no promises. Well, if nothing else, we'll trade you here. Just give me everything you have for a record and, let's say, a sack of sand. 2 sacks of sand. All right, then. Probably just took a bit of a fool with that trade, but it helps to have the upper hand in a situation like this. I really think we got the better of you there. I gave you an old record and a bag of sand. I didn't need that record. I can't do anything with it. I don't have a jukebox. Wouldn't mind having a jukebox. I just don't have one. Another knife? Sure. No, I'm not done. I want to take all the stuff. Okay, well, there's no room. We got to start ditching things. Sack of limestone? Don't need it. I do want that valve. Empty old petrol cans. I mean, we'll empty them out as we go. I do want that wiring. This stuff can all stay. That's fine. Am I done transferring items? Yes, I'm all the way done. So we got 1 leather and 4 meat. We do have a place to put the meat, right? And we only have 4 meat in the freezer, so we're good. None of it is desperate either. For once, we're not eating desperate meat. Scan the frequencies, I guess. I'm curious what broadcasting does, but I'm also terrified. I think all it can do is get us recruits or people to come to the bunker to trade with. I think that's all it does. Also, why are you still wearing that suit, Laura? When you're done putting the meat in the freezer, could you take the suit back? And now we gotta visit a damn pharmacy. Guys, just go deliver the freaking photograph already. It's been forever. We're gonna need this med kit, because Wally and the Beaver both kind of grievously injured. Give me that. The stress pills, those I think we could probably do without. Although we could just get rid of this scrap pile and this busted old TV and take the pills and the medicine. Both of which are vastly more useful. Yeah, let's do that. Try and make solid, conscientious purchasing decisions here. That's what I'm trying to do. Did you find the photograph guy yet? A person in need. Should you see if you could help them? Yes, go give him the photograph. Our first contract is complete. We are now officially a contract killer. Do you have it? Do you have it? Show it to me. Yeah, I got it. Here. Got a lot on my plate. I'll get around to it eventually. Your photograph was pretty low on the list. What are you talking about? We killed the man and took the photograph. They have the photograph. I did take the photograph, didn't I? Did I not take the photograph? Am I the world's dumbest man? Wait a minute. I took the photograph. I don't understand. I took it. I know that I took the photograph. It said we didn't have it. What I'm so desperately confused now. All right, well, I guess I'll go review the footage on this one, because now I'm wondering if maybe I didn't pick up the photograph somehow, and if I didn't, I don't think we can. If I didn't, I'm going to feel really stupid, but right now I'm just confused, and I think I'm going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us, and if you'd like to figure out the answer to my confusion, feel free to go back to the beginning of the video and figure out whether something has gone wrong or I'm a blithering idiot. It's probably the latter of the two. Perfidious Pete's axiom does apply here. That axiom, of course, is all things being equal, if one possible explanation is you're stupid, that's going to tend to be the correct one. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.